Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. I am super stoked about how this table is turning out. It's just, I mean, the way that everything's fitting together and the way that it all looks just as a structure as a whole, I'm super excited about it, and I hope you guys kind of see that and see the table like that as well. All right, so for a couple of the lessons that I learned, number one, you really want to try and assemble the whole thing all at once. I split up the glue up of the legs and the tabletop into two separate glue ups, and that was a mistake on my part. The back right leg actually glued up slightly out of, I don't know, out of trude, so it's just outside a little bit. And I had to actually use a clamp to bring it in because it was about a 1/4 inch out, and so I was able to bend it in, but over the life of the board, that's probably going to cause some internal stress that might break it at some point, so we'll keep an eye on that, but I would recommend gluing up the whole thing all at once. So the second thing that I learned is that it's really not all that bad to do a custom fit on one piece as long as you can jig that so that every single one of the pieces you're making doesn't have to be custom. Now what I mean by that is that cross member, the very first one, and sorry if you guys hear some of the background noise, it's really beautiful weather out here and everybody's doing their lawn yard work right now. But for the cross members, because the angle had changed, because the design slowly changed a little bit over time with tolerance stack up, the first one I made custom, but then once I had that, I didn't have to make every single piece custom. I went through and I measured what that angle was once I knew that it fit, and then I made every other piece to match that. I highly recommend doing that because it gives you the best fit possible, and I don't even know what angle it is anymore, but I know that they all fit perfectly and we're good to go. So then the third thing that I learned, after you've got all your angles set and after you've done a lot of your fit work, when you have to interface these two pieces together, the angle itself is pretty complicated, and I did a first run where it just didn't fit together, and I have another video, I'll pop it up here, but I had another video where I show going through that, and I did the math to try and get it right and totally blew it. I was off by the thickness of the board on the outside, and so the next time I went through, I just dry fit it and marked it with a pencil, and it worked beautifully. As long as you're careful about which side of the line you're cutting on, you can always just work your way slowly up to it and you get a nice tight fit. So those are the three things that I learned in this episode. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And if you like the stuff that we're producing on this channel, would love it if you guys could subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos are coming. We've got a bunch of new stuff coming your way, including finishing this table. I'm editing that video right now, so it's pretty exciting. See you guys soon. Bye.